rifle. This is going to be how we make this very nice sniper rifle. I'll show you how to make this in this video. I think it looks pretty good. Anyway. So the materials you'll need are, you'll need 5 or 4 paper towel rolls and 8 toilet paper rolls. It's one of my larger builds, and you can also add this little side on top. Don't recommend it, it's a little small, a little breakable. I have to fix that, but if you look actually through it, it actually has a cool effect. It's actually a scope, very nice. And this is how you make it. So first, you'll need to make the body, which is 3 paper towel rolls on top of each other, or maybe it's like 3.5 paper towel rolls, which that's why you need 4 paper towel rolls. You want to cut this one in half, or 2.5, sorry. Cut 1 paper towel roll in half, and keep the other half, but put the other half in here, and put them on each other. It'll look like it's this long barrel. Then you want to make this area, which first I always do this one, which you just make a square on the bottom, or rectangle, small one, fit it in there, tape it in place. Pretty simple. Very simple, actually. Then you want to make the actual stock of the gun, which also has a trigger mechanism. And to do this, you just cut a square out the back. I've shown you multiple times. You just place that in there. For this stock, it's a little different, though. This is actually multiple pieces. So maybe you'll need 9 toilet paper rolls instead, actually. So sorry about that. Didn't notice. But, so first you cut 1 toilet paper roll down the middle. Then you have to make a shape where this side is like this, where there's, you can see both pieces, but on this side, it goes up and in. So you only see this one hole on this side. It makes it more of like a triangular shape, and it actually looks a lot better. Can't really show you, but it looks pretty good if you do that. I want to tape it in place when it's in that very nice shape. Cut a rectangular hole here and tape it in. Now that'll create the basic outline of the gun. Then you want to create the ammo area where you can add the ammunition, and for that you just cut a rectangular hole the shape of a toilet paper roll, and and that's it. You may want to make it a little stronger if you have extra material, but that's it. I'll show you how to make the ammunition soon. Then what you want to do is make the end part. To do this, you stick a toilet paper roll in the paper towel roll, okay? Once you do that, you want to make a toilet paper roll. You want to have a toilet paper roll, there. You want to have one, and you want to cut rectangular holes on each side. That'll create this muzzle, and if you don't want to do this, that makes sense. It is not as sturdy in the front with the muzzle on, so that's why I put this in here. Basically blocks it up, but still works fine. Looks fine. That's basically it for that end. You can stick that in there, tape those all in place, and that's pretty good. Then you want to make the scope. The scope, you'll need to take that other paper towel roll, and you want to cut it down the middle. Then you want to make it smaller, but big enough so you can fit this plastic piece in the end. And if you don't have a plastic piece that zooms in or out, doesn't matter. You can just keep it normal, no lens. You don't need one. Or you can put tape over it and use Sharpie on the tape, which may give it more of a... It'll be harder to see through, but it will look very good still. And once you cut it down the middle, you want to make it a perfect size, tape that in place, and then you can tape it on here. Now, after you tape it on, you want to add this. Or before you tape it on, you want to add the lens, which is just a small little lens. I don't know what it comes from, actually, but it looks very good. It does a zoom out thing. Very nice. And you can add that by either gluing it or taping it in place. It doesn't matter. Draw Sharpie on it for the little dots. See that? And that's it for the scope. Then tape it on and you grab a toilet paper roll. If you have another, it doesn't really matter. This is like an extra, and you just put it over. Or you cut it down the middle, then you just put it over it, tape it in place. And then the attachments. There's only one attachment here, which is this. Just a little one-time scope. Doesn't magnify it or anything. But it's just a little scope you can add on top. You do this by getting some cardboard, not a toilet paper roll, paper towel roll. You cut it down the middle. You wrap it around like that. And make sure when you're cutting it, it has little things going out on the side. That'll create this look, which is pretty nice looking. After you taped it in place at your small little, make it so it's pretty small, smaller than the scope, and you want to have this. Now mine has come off, but that doesn't affect it at all. It doesn't really matter. But you can just tape it on the bottom, and you can bend it around here on the top, tape it in there. That's how I did it originally, but it came out because I did it a little too small. Make sure that cardboard piece is long enough. Now that's basically it. It's a really, really long rifle, and very nice. And before we go, I want to show you how to make the ammo. This is like the stock we made, but instead of actually making a triangle, you just put it on top. It's the cut roll on top. It's very nice ammo. Put it in here. And that's it. Now the loading mechanism is just that, because I couldn't find one out. Just basically loads it. Fire. Pretty nice. And the trigger, it's just part of that. It's that square that you cut out at the back, just on the front, loosely on. And I'm pretty sure that's pretty good. It's a pretty good rifle. One of my favorite rifles. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And the pistol will be coming either later this week or by the start of next week. So, basically later this week. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later. Goodbye.